Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Alumonials, the interview series. Today, we have us Mr. Akshay Rana from batch 2018 to 2020. Currently, he is working with Intugene as Strategic Operations Manager. Hello, Akshay. How are you?
Hi Desh, thank you for the introduction. I'm good. How are you?
I'm also doing good, Akshay. So, we would welcome you here on our interview series. I hope our batchmates would love to hear you about your MBA journey and about your corporate life. So, Akshay, my first question to you would be that how was the transition from a BTech student to a MBA student? Can you please highlight on the very same?
Yeah, so I would say my transition from BTech to MBA was very eye-opening. Like the activities you do in MBA, probably, all the activities post the class, outside the classroom teachings are way more than I used to do in my BTech. I would really, I would agree that I was a bit of lazy student in my BTech days. But coming to MBA, the life was very fast paced. And like again, coming from engineering and science background and coming to business, all the study related things are also very new for me. And even the things I thought, or I would say I presume that I would be good at was not so much. So I still remember in my first trimester, we had this accounting. So, like in the start of the lecture, I was very much like, okay, you are good in numbers, you are good in maths, probably you're gonna nail it. But then when you got to know about balance sheets and ledgers, so probably if you ask me, okay, Akshay, please balance the balance sheet now, I probably won't be able to do that. So at that time, probably just after the first lecture, I told myself, okay, Akshay, you're not so good with numbers. So again, I would say like it was very different, very fast paced, but at the same time, it was really fun.
Okay, thank you for that insightful answer. My second question to you would be that we see that you have loads of internships. So, any pointers on how those internships helped you for our viewers who will be watching this video?
Yeah, like I would say that internships are very important part of your whole, professional life or probably your CV, especially for the freshers. So I would say like when you go for your placements and when you sit in front of the interviewer, there are 50 different people who are from the same college, probably with the same grades. All of them have internships and same CV. But what actually makes you apart from those guys is what actually the practical experience that you are having, and that is simply from your internships. So, and again, like internships shouldn't be done just for the sake of doing it. I would say you need to choose your internship very wisely so that it is in alignment with your future goals. As for me, I would say like even in my BTech, I was pretty sure that I would probably gonna go for an MBA. So apart from all the technical trainings and internship, I also volunteered for IIM Ahmedabad for 2 months. It is Scholars for Change campaign. That really helped me to for my college application. Then during my MBA as well, I went for Britannia in the logistics department as an intern. So that again, and I was very much sure that I'll probably gonna be in supply chain and logistics industry, and that really helped me to probably get where I am today, basically in Intuition. I would say like it is very key part of your CV, and you should really choose it wisely.
Yeah, definitely. How was your campus and college life? Since probably you guys were the last batch of offline classes till date, and continuing online offline classes is still like a dream for several batches who are currently into MBA. So, any thought about that?
Yeah, like I mean, I would like to say I really feel very fortunate to probably live 2 years in the campus. So there are very memories. There is a lot of memories that are probably associated with my campus life, and probably if you give me instance or chance to probably relive them, I would like to relive them n number of times. So just to probably tell you about a couple of things. So like we were a group of friends and we really like to play cricket. So there were times when you are giving a presentation, you are completely in your formals, suited up. To finish your presentation, you have probably an hour or so breaks, and again you have another presentation. You come out of the lecture hall, you see your friend probably playing cricket. You're gonna jump into the ground in complete formals and play cricket, and then again probably go back for another presentation. If you ask me now, probably I won't be doing that now. That is something that you probably experienced by being in campus. Apart from that, I would say like there were times when you probably wake up at 8:30, 8:40 in the morning, and you realize, okay, at 9 there's a marketing lecture, and you have this already have missed two lectures. So even if you are late to this lecture, or you miss this lecture, you're probably gonna be down by a single grade even before giving your exams. So probably you're rushing to your lecture hall with sandwich in one hand, books in other hand. At that time, it seemed very hectic to me. But yeah, if you ask me now, I'm probably gonna relive those times again. So
It
very
seems quite,
fortunate to be.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
like
seems
very
quite
fortunate
nostalgic.
to be. Yeah, exactly.
So my next question to you is, any inputs from the time as student coordinator at Center of Entrepreneurship and Startups, as you were one of the members?
Yeah, I would like to again say, like, as I just also mentioned for internships, MBA life is very much about everything that you are having outside the classroom teaching. It could be your internship, it could be your clubs and committee events that you organize. Specifically, talking about my time at Center for Entrepreneurship and Startups. So, first and foremost thing is basically I build relationships with my team. I would say like we are still in touch with all five of us are still in touch, and we are really good friends. Okay. Apart from that, it also prepares you for your, corporate journey. So herein you'll probably be making decisions. So let's take an example of probably an event that you probably would be organizing. So you have a budget in hand. It's up to you how you probably gonna divide that into different activities. You probably gonna plan when to conduct the event, what to conduct in the event, how to probably market it so that you are able to grab eyeballs of the rest of the batch. So that is sort of key things that you do for the club and committee. And again, you really feel proud when one of your probably batchmates talk about your club and committee. Apart from that, like me being a part, we also being a part of Center for Entrepreneurship and Startups, we went to various this events as well. So because of that, I was able to meet a couple of really good interaction with them have really benefited me a lot. So if I'll probably name a few, I met Sagar Biryani. He's the founder of Wow Momos. I met Avele Roy. He's an angel investor and he came to our campus for this lecture. I met Mr. Ravi Ranjan. So he was in the organizing committee of the Shark Tank India. So again, like it is again very key aspect of your career, your club and committee, whatever you are. That really helps you to and really prepares you for the rest of the corporate life that probably you're gonna be living in next 2 years.
It's quite exciting to hear you out. My next question would to you would be that right now we have students for SIP, and to our joy, final placements over with. So for the junior batches, what is one piece of advice or a pinhead you would want to share? And for the passing out batch, any tips for corporate world out there?
I would say, yeah, like pretty much when I went out for my corporate career, I was a bit afraid of, let's say, a bit nervous. Like, it was my first job. But my advice would be probably you shouldn't be feeling such way. You are just go out there and express yourself. You are more than ready for all the things probably you might be facing in your corporate life. You just need to trust all the small processes that you have been doing in last couple of years. You have been practicing those, and that is what just is needed in your corporate life. Well, just quote. Probably you would be finishing couple of assignments and the presentation in a single timeline. Probably be sitting whole night for that. That has really prepared you to have a full packed day in corporate life. You're gonna be prepared for each of your events, for each of your meetings, and people do really appreciate that. All that running to the classroom to just to be on time. That at that time really seems very hectic, but that has prepared you to be punctual. Again, you're gonna be probably 5 minutes early for all your meetings. And again, people really appreciate these things in your corporate life. You sort of stand out from the rest of the people. So I would say like you guys are everyone is prepared. Just need not to just go out there and express yourself.
Thank you, Akshay. And lastly, as a moment of nostalgia, your best moment of MBA. And if you're comfortable, then you're one of the low moments, something probably our viewers can relate to.
Okay. Again, like it is a bit difficult when I would say like a lot of memories that I really have close to my heart. Like I'll just tell you an incident. So in my MBA days, so probably it was second trimester. That usually ends during the New Year's Eve. So, and again, being in an MBA, especially in MDI, there's a lot of uncertainties. You don't get much breaks within, holidays, probably within your lectures or within your semester. It's just 2 or 3 days off after when the semester finishes off. So we being just after our trimester, so my group of friends, we just assumed ourselves to be expert of MBA or probably how does MBA work. So we sort of tried to plan a trip after our second trimester. So the thought process was like probably the exam's gonna get over by 28th or 29th. There would be a 2 to 3 days off, and again there is the New Year Eve, so that might extend to 5 to 6 days. Again, assuming ourselves to be an expert just after a trimester. Again, so we booked all our tickets, did all our bookings, planning probably a month or so in advance. And again, every time, as you must have experienced, that MDI-M never fails to surprise you. When the date sheet came, I still remember that our train was at around 8 p.m. at night, and our last exam was also scheduled from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So again, we sat together after seeing the date sheet, and we were like, okay. Still, we are assuming ourselves to be experts in that. We thought, okay, things are interesting now. So we thought, okay, in a 2-hour exam, we are probably are allowed to leave the exam hall just after here. Let's give ourselves 30 more minutes. We're probably gonna finish our exam for 7:30, and we're probably gonna catch the train. So again, very confident. We went for the exams, and like at 7:30, I still remember. We were 3 guys in a single that exam hall. Me and my friend, as the clock struck 7:30, we just saw each other. Stood up, submitted our paper. At that time, another one of our friends, just out of the blue, he was just still giving his exam. He just raised his hand and told us, okay, please do wait for me 10 minutes. Wait for me for next 10 minutes. I'll be there. Don't leave me. And at that instance, okay, we are not so experts. This guy's telling us to wait for 10 minutes. We probably gonna take 20 to 25 minutes to catch the cab and then for the cab to take us to station. That gives us 5 minutes. We are gone. But yeah, again, like somehow we were able to catch the train and also went for the trip, and like, it was a great experience. But at the same time, I don't really encourage the students to probably do these kind of things in exam. At the same time, you're able to do fairly well in that specific exam. But again, like this is what MBA life is all about. Like it teaches you to be for uncertainties, such fast-paced life. This is again one such interesting instance that is from my MBA life.
Thank you so much, Akshay, for having you and your insightful thoughts. I would like to thank you, and I hope that these questions have made you feel quite nostalgic and filled you with joy. And also, I believe that our viewers will be satisfied with all your answers, and they would be they would like relate themselves somewhere or the other to whatever you had faced or you had enjoyed. So I hereby thank you for having you with us and answering to all those questions. Thank you, Akshay.
Thank you, Devesh. Like it was really good to have a word with you regarding my college news, and like thank you for probably getting me on this particular session. Thank you.
Thank you, Akshay.